Children's book. It is called Amy the Dancing Bear, and it has been beautifully illustrated by Margot Datz. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Right.
It's nice to have you with us. This is a whole side of you that your fans don't really know about. How did this get started?
This is such a familiar side to me because I was telling stories long before I was writing songs. And I began to do it it really went into practice when the kids were born. And when they were little, they slept in the same room. And I used to go, actually, they almost still sleep in the same room because they enjoy each other's company so much. Isn't that nice?
Ben and Sally, they're what, 15 and 12 now?
15 and 12, yeah. But bedtime was really something of an important ritual. And I used to go into their room, and it would start out with the lights ablaze in the room, and I would read them a story, just one of my favorites or one of their favorites. And then, because to create a soporific atmosphere, you have to dim the lights, I would turn the lights off, and then I would tell my own stories. And they would always end with somebody going to bed, with somebody falling asleep.
Well, this story, though, also deals with bedtime. But if you read some of the passages, it's you know, the moon appears at the horizon, and the night mists drift through the window on the soft night breeze. And all these images you build, it sounds like it's very late at night. And and I think, though, that from reading about all this, that you say that there's also a value, not just to getting to bed on time, but to having a child experience a little bit of freedom. Sounds like kids might have stayed up a little late at your house.
Well, yes. I mean, there's first the point that I'm not a very good disciplinarian, but secondly, what sort of ties in with that is that I always recognized that if they were doing something important, that was probably more important than sleep. After all, you can sleep, you know, you sleep when you die. I mean, so living is so important, and I think if it's not that they're watching television, if it's not that they're doing something destructive or whatever, I think if they're doing something creative, I always opted for that choice of letting them stay up and finish a painting, or finish a wonderful book that they were reading, or finish a dance.
Inspiring creativity. I'll bet you, did you then end the evening with a song? I have to assume that you did.
Well, yes, I very often brought the guitar in and sang I Gave My Love a Cherry, which is...
All right, you got me on that one. I don't know. Can you do a line?
I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. I gave my love a chicken that had no bone. I gave my love a story that had no end. I gave my love a baby with no crying.
Oh, I sing my kids to sleep every night, but not like that. Not like that. Reviews. Obviously, people are going to review. You're used to having music and albums reviewed and critiqued. Now you're going to get the book reviews. Are you a little nervous?
Yeah, but I'm already prepared for the fact that people are probably not going to like me in this role. It's going to take a while to
Why do you say that?
Because they're going to resent the fact that I'm infringing on maybe other people's territory or whatever. So I'm sure that I'm going to get some bad press about it. I mean, there'll obviously be some people who will see through that, or will not want that to influence their point of view.
Yeah.
But I think when I do get the bad reviews, I'll be the underdog again, which is always a nice position, because then you can...
Yeah, but do you read it?
You get everybody's sympathy. Oh, poor Carly, she got such bad reviews.
Do you read it? Does it affect you?
Of course it affects me. I want to just do small little things like kill myself.
Yeah, people who say they don't read it, I don't believe them. You've had so much change in your life. I mean, in the last couple of years, different record label and the hits and new marriage. This has been a very full time for you.
Yeah, it's been a particularly fruitful period. You know, and you have to understand. I mean, I enjoy it thoroughly. I'm not saying when is the axe going to fall. I'm just really loving the creativity. I just have been particularly creative. Everything that I just want to find new ways to express myself, and it's been a lot of fun. It's sort of, I feel like Amy as well as her mother in Amy the Dancing Bear. I feel as if I want to stay up until dawn and do my pirouettes.
And we are, of course, the benefactors of that, and we thank you. And the book, again, is called Amy the Dancing Bear. My little critics at home gave